Good morning, Tony from howtobuyandSellYourCars.com. So here are some of the pros with buying salvage title cars. Okay, some of the pros are that you get great deals. Okay, really great deals, and I only recommend you buying salvage cars if you want to keep the deal for yourself for a long period of time. Okay, because when you buy clear salvage title cars, the street value goes down a lot. Okay, so keeping for long term. All right, so if you're looking for a special deal for yourself, you want to score a cool car. I right now have a couple of salvage title cars that I personally drive every single day. I bought them at the auctions. Very cheap. One of them is a beater that I have, is a 2001 RAV4. I bought it about 6 years ago for very cheap. I only paid like $3,000 for it. It needed a front axle. The problem with the salvage title cars is it means, salvage car means, it's just the value of the damages were so high that the insurance company saw it and said it's not worth us putting $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 into it to get it fixed, to put it back on the street. We're just going to salvage it, put it to the junkyard, they'll sell it at the auctions, and we'll pay you out 10 grand so you can go buy a new car. That's what a salvage car is. And once they decide that factor, it goes on the title forever. It'll say salvage title car on your title, and you need to get it rebuilt and professionally inspected and certified from a salvage shop, okay, salvage title shop, that'll say, okay, the alignment looks good, everything's good, the frame's not bent anymore, and we're going to go ahead and pass it, write it up. Like my friend has a certified title shop where they would certify your car back again so you can get a salvage rebuilt title. Alright, so it'll still say salvage title on your car title, but it will say rebuilt, and you can actually drive it on the roads, sell it, and just use the title as a regular title, but it's noted on it, okay? So that's the whole deal with salvage title cars. You can really get great deals. The cons, like I said, is hard to sell. Alright, hard to resell. Because when you're selling a salvage car, a lot of buyers, potential buyers, that's one of the first questions they ask, because they know that a lot of people are buying and selling cars, maybe some scammy things going on, and as soon as salvage title comes up, people step back, their defenses go up, their guards go up, and they're not interested. So if you have a salvage title car and you're trying to sell it, you know, it's not the best way to go about it, but to get more callers is not to put salvage in your ad and kind of hope that someone will come take a look at it, not knowing what salvage is all about, and selling your car that way. You know, I had to do a couple of cars that way to get rid of them in the past. But it is hard. It is hard because when you're ready to do the deal, you're doing the deal, you're selling it, you give the paper over to the guy and you look at it, oh, salvage title. I did that with one RAV4, and the buyer almost backed out, but I said, listen, you know, this is how I bought it. They told me that it was in a minor accident, which was true. The little strut had to be replaced. This is another RAV4 that had a strut damage. I buy these cheap little dependable cars that are easy to sell, but I don't really deal with a lot of salvage anymore unless I keep them. You know what I mean? So luckily the guy was like, all right, I'll take it, because it had low mileage, the car was in excellent condition, it was really nice. So if you're looking to score a deal to keep, buying salvage is not a bad idea if you know exactly what the damages were, okay? Because it can get into frame damage and all kinds of crazy stuff. But some of them structural wise, you know, the frames are not damaged, it's just got some fenders pushed in, shocks bent, that can easily be repaired and stuff like that. So salvage, you know, is not all that bad, but I don't recommend buying and selling salvage cars. You're going to have a hard time, it's going to draw up red flags, you're going to get less callers, and your street value is going to go down a lot. So say your car is worth $12,000 on the street. If it's salvage, you're probably only going to get 7 or 8, you know, if you're doing a good job marketing, you know, 7 or 8 in great, excellent condition compared to 12 or 13 if it didn't have a salvage, if it had a clear title on the car. Alright, so those are some of the pros and cons. You get great deals, and it's something that you should keep long term. So I still have my RAV4, we drive it all the time. Great on gas, you know, no frame damage. I had to put like $2 grand in it, so I basically paid about $55,000, maybe $6,000. It had 35,000 miles on it when I bought it. Needed a couple of grand of repairs. The Blue Book on it now is like at 10 or 11,000, clear title. But I don't plan on selling it, you know what I mean? I plan to run it till it's dead, keep it forever, use it as a work truck, whatever. But that's the deal, okay? That's the pros. The cons, hard to resell. Okay, I'm just doing a recap. And your street value goes down. That's basically it. It's hard to sell, okay? And if you buy a salvage car, this is just a side note, if you buy a salvage car from the auctions and it's a salvage certificate, you have to go get it recertified at a salvage certification shop, right? Where they're going to go ahead and inspect it. So you're going to have to get all your body work done, your frame pulling, whatever that needs to be done. Go to the alignment shop, make sure all the alignment on the car is good, it's driving great, right? Then you take it over to the shop, pay them a couple $100. They inspect it. If it passes, they'll recertify it. They'll give you a special paper that you take down to the DMV, and they'll get it back on the road for you. But if you're buying a salvage car that's already rebuilt, you don't have to worry about that because that part's been done. I hope you understand that. So if you're on YouTube right now, put in your questions, whatever you want to do down below. And also, if you want to learn how to buy and sell cars for massive profits on your part-time, and make a full-time income doing this like I do and my other coaching students do, go ahead and click the link in the description if you're on YouTube. It'll take you over to my website, howtobuyandsellyyourcars.com, where you can download the 17-page bikini report. It'll tell you a little bit more about what I do and what you can do to copy my strategies to buy and sell cars for extra profit. It's okay if you're a senior looking for extra income, college student, high school student looking for extra income. Great way to make some side money in this game. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're on the blog, please comment below. You know, comment below, share it, tweet it, Google Plus it, Facebook it, whatever you want to do. We also have a Facebook fan page with thousands of members on that thing right now. So again, it's Tony. Take care. Bye-bye.